Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for August 28th through 3rd. We're going to touch on your love energy for this week, money and career, and then just a random message for the week for you. So let's start off with love, Gemini. Cross, birds, coffee. This is feeling sad in the relationship. And feeling like the end is coming. There's either something that your partner has done or shown you, and you are like, this is the end. Could be gossip as well. Full Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're thinking about making a really big move or change in a relationship. And it has something to do with something that you heard or something that your partner has done. This person is very committed to you, though. You could be married to this person as well, Gemini. But they're committed to you. I feel like they may have just made a bad move, or you're hearing bad information or impulsive information. It's weird because you're in like this risky energy. Where you're hearing something and you're letting your emotions sort of play around with you. I wouldn't make any moves right now. I feel like things are going to be revealed to you. And then you're going to like let whatever it is go. Yeah. Whatever this is that you think you have found out or someone has told you doesn't have legs. So it's not going to go anywhere. It feels like you're going to find out the answer not this week, but maybe next week. So don't be impulsive. It's like you're hearing something, finding something out, something's coming to your mind, and you're like, I have to make a decision. But making a decision will cause something major to happen. Like issues or end of a relationship. So you're kind of suffering on what to do, but you're in a really like careless space. This may be touching you in a way that's making you think of relationships in the past or an insecurity of yours. some of you may have someone that you are attracted to that's not your partner. Okay. I would hang tight on that. Because it really feels to me like this is just impulsive. And you have something that is pretty steady right now, so I would be really careful. Someone could be flirting with you as well, especially with the Page of Cups here. Whatever this is, or whoever this person is, this extra person, it doesn't have legs. It's just something that's coming and going in your life, okay? So don't make any changes. I'll leave it at that, okay? You've been working on something at work and it's going to pay off for you. It's that simple. And it's taken up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, a lot of your space. And you did it because you had hopes. Yeah, it's like something had took over your life or taken up your energy and time. For quite a while. It became your life, whatever it is. You know, like you woke up, you ate dinner, you went to sleep thinking about whatever this is. I feel like you felt like it wasn't going to go anywhere. You felt that there were no rewards. Yeah, you definitely have had some sort of vision, Gemini, and really been working towards that vision. And you've had to be really defensive or cut things out of your life to be able to focus on work or whatever this is. Because of that, it's impacting your relationships. I'll say that. The first thing I get is that the world doesn't stop just because you're working on something. Okay? So there are things that you'll have to deal with. So it's almost like you'll have to take a step back to deal with maybe relationships or conflicts and then jump back into this. But your plan is still in effect. Like whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, it's still in effect. It's still coming along, especially with the King of Wands. You're super focused on it. But I feel like there are loose ends. Like you just can't cut everything off and then focus on one thing, you know? It's almost like you're working really hard to avoid maybe relationship issues or family issues, but you do have to deal with those, right? It's like something you're not working on needs your attention. You're making a choice to kind of cut it out and then like focus on work. But you're going to have to deal with it. Mice, book, and crossroads. Gemini, you're doing the most this week. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're doing the most. You're like frantically trying to put things together or make things make sense. Your mind is kind of all over the place. You're afraid that you're going to miss out on some things, or afraid that, you know, you're getting taken advantage of. There's a lot of mind chatter, I feel like. and needing to, and you're like, well, I need to do something about it. Like, I need to make a decision. I need to, but the problem is, I feel like you don't have enough facts for any of this. It's like there's not enough facts. There's not enough knowledge for you to be making decisions or making changes. It's almost like the feeling of wanting to run away from things or hide yourself. The Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, definitely there's manipulation of your own mind here. A lot of overthinking, a lot of trying to make things make sense. But there's no leg to stand on with the Four of Wands here, right? It's like there's no leg to stand in. There's no significant yes or no answer. You're more following your feelings of sadness or anger, impulsively. Like, oh, I don't like this feeling, so I need to do something about it. Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and your main focus is if I'm not happy, then I need to figure out why I am happy. But I feel like that leaves you open to you trying to find like this emotional release, and it could be very quick, right? And then afterwards, you're looking back like, oh my God, why did I do that? Because with the Ace of Wands here in reverse, it has no legs. I said this. There's something about you making decisions quickly on an impulse and it not having legs for the future. And you trying to double back or fix it, and sometimes, and in some of these instances, you will not be able to do that. Yeah, it's all emotionally driven, especially with the Five of Cups here. It's all emotionally driven this week. So this is about resilience, not being manipulated by overthinking, worry, gossips, things like that. It's like the information or the feelings you have don't really have legs. All you're thinking is, I just want to be emotionally fulfilled. I want to be happy. I want to release this. I want to let this go. But you'll be making impulsive moves based on your emotion that don't have legs. It'll leave you feeling empty. Okay. All right. Well, Gemini, I love you. I'll talk to you next week, okay? Bye-bye.